Jensen! Oh, good. I'm glad I caught you. You remember that bombing you were in?
Are you trying to be funny?
No. What am I saying? Of course you do. I am seriously out of shape. I just sprinted the whole way here, and,
Try and get to the point.
Right. You know the corrupted footage from the train station? The distorted images that pointed us in the direction of Ark?
What about it?
There's a woman who works at Ruzicka Station. Apparently, she's been trying to get in touch with Interpol. She says she has info on the security footage and wants to meet someone about it.
Seems like something we should have known about earlier. What's Miller saying about this?
Miller's not saying anything. Because I didn't talk to him about it. Yet.
We keeping things from the bosses now, Chang?
Only the ones who keep things from us. This woman, she sounded jumpy to me. If she knows who the bomber was... Jensen, something tells me you should try getting to her before anybody else does.
Where is she?
Waiting in the back alley on Stur Street. Her name is Pavla Kilmanovic.
All right, I'll see what she knows. Pavla Kilmanovic?
Sakra, you are augmented. I not think they sent... Yes, I am. You are with Interpol, yes?
At the moment. I'm told you have information on the train station attack.
Yes. No. Maybe. I work there, at Ruzicka Station in surveillance room. I was not there when bombs blow up. My shift did not started yet. But I am on my way, and when I hear explosions, I must go to see, to find out if my colleagues... There is so much devastation.
I know. I was there. Take your time.
It is horrible. Everything's so chaotic. When man from Tarvos arrive, it's hard for me to think straight.
Tarvos? The private security company?
He say he is part of investigation, and I believe him. I give him code to in telecom server room. I know maybe I should not, but he seems so like police, I think. He do something to corrupt the data.
You've done the right thing, coming forward with this. But I'd like to get a better sense of the time frame. How long after the explosions did this Tarvos man show up?
Men? There were 3 of them. But only one go into server room. I cannot give you exact time. On one side, it feel like hours. On other, only minutes. Emergency people have been there some time, but police not start ordering every people around yet.
Did anyone else see these men?
No, no one else see. I think... I mean, no, I swear. No one else see them. Just me.
It's okay. We're just having a friendly conversation here. And if you're trying to protect someone, I can help. As long as you tell me everything.
I not protect no one. But I thought maybe I could help them.
Who?
Tarvos man give me credit chip when I see real police coming, and I know he lie about who he is. He say it is enough credits to help many victims of bombings, many of my colleagues. So I take it.
You took a bribe?
Yes, but my colleagues not want help. They tell me to call Interpol. You will arrest me now?
I'm with Interpol, not the police. And I'm hoping you'll remember more if I let you go.
Really? You let me go? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just be sure to call Interpol again if you think of anything else. As for Agent Chang.
The one I spoke to before. Yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Chang, I spoke to Pavla Kilmanovic. Looks like someone from Tarvos got access to Ruzicka's and telecam servers before the police.
Tarvos? What? You think they corrupted it? Why? Why would they do that, Jensen? I mean, I can't just call up Mr. Tarvos and ask, you know?
Leave the asking to me. They have a regional office in Prague, right?
Yeah, at Terminal Station. You need to take the metro to get there.
I'll let you know what I find out.
Oh, wait, Jensen. Terminal Station is on lockdown. Reports for why haven't come in yet, but let me work my magic. There. Just gave you access to a train. You should be able to get there with no problem now.
Hey, how did you get through the lockdown? No trains are supposed to stop here.
I'm with Interpol. I need to speak with someone in the Tarvos offices.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a bomb scare going on outside. My lieutenant gave me strict orders not to let anyone through. You'll have to turn around or wait it out. Either way, I have a post to maintain.
Nice work with the train, Chang, but we got another problem. The lockdown here is due to a bomb scare. I can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
There is another way. I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station. But if you use it...
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
Yeah, probably not. Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with ARC.
I'll reconnect when I've reached their command center. Jensen out.
Personnel only permitted, sir.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouvám. Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect.
Where's Longman?
Up in the booth, still pretending to look busy.
Since this lockdown is on our doorstep, is it officially a mission?
I'm not sure. You think we should switch to Kazikram just in case they're recording us?
Probably better if we just went silent. Cover our asses. Until the LT gives the all clear.
Fine by me.
Hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme. Service advisory.
program access granted.
Confirmed. The turret in the maintenance corridor is operational.
These sodding Renners are taking forever. And this lockdown is just another excuse, isn't it?
That's what you're complaining about. What about being ordered to guard the lift without the man upstairs authorizing key cards for us to use the bloody thing? Is this a sign of things to expect from the LT?
The lift was put in primarily for execs, and last I checked, you ain't one. Besides, LT's not so bad. I'd much rather a decision maker having my back in the thick of it than some soft upper management wanker.
Well, I'm going to make sure I have the respect of my men when I make lieutenant one day.
Is that so? You a lieutenant?
Yeah, you'll see.
All right then, rookie. You can start climbing that ladder by seeing to your patrol. Come on then.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
They should. The seat's balance was completely reconfigured, and they tweaked the hand controls. Have a go around, won't you? Let's test mobility next.
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but what if he did? We don't know what he did when he was in there.
We're soldiers. We don't need an explanation. If we get into trouble, we'll just say the orders came from up high, which they did.
I'm not sure we were just following orders we're holed up in court.
Trust me, we'll be fine.
We have been advised by Prague City Services that water pressure and power may be interrupted. Our backup water tanks are generated. The plant is up and running for a minimum of 24 hours.
It was in response to the bombing. That's it.
General message. For all personnel with children in daycare. Due to the security lockdown, all children have been moved to a safe facility. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Liz in Cobra.
Walking outside of their homes now.
Horrifying. They want to feel safe, and the Human Restoration Act.
Jane, I'm at the command center.
Good timing. Miss Kilmanovic called again. Said the Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him. The kind you'd need a request email and the lieutenant's blessing to use.
That means an order may have come from the top. I'll see what I can find out in the lieutenant's office.
His name's Whitaker, and if I'm right, his office will be up on the mezzanine.
Did you see?
Heavy equipment test is currently underway in the storage bay. Please remain clear of the area.
All clear here.
Confirmed. Back to Narrow.
No, hey. Did you hear Wellington is 069?
069? Really? I think you mean 065.
No, man, he's getting a divorce. Isn't that 069?
That's 065, you idiot. 069 means he's got an STD. It's very different.
You can say that again.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. These are trying times. In the streets outside, local police are investigating something that may turn out to be a terrorist bomb. I expect everyone at their best during this lockdown. This means total commitment to Tarvo. And your fellow officers. And me. That is all. Carry on.
Reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Noted to call. Rush on primary. Move.
Come on! What's this bloody thing gonna pass?
Millions of workers lost their jobs.
Correct.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like you and my option 5 and 7 may be the solution.
Stay firm. Give me land. Come on. I need focus on narrow passage. Confirmed. Moving on.
I did what I could. I know. I know.
Maintain sector.
I look cool. I know. You're working on it. Yeah, I did that. I know now. Yeah. No. I know.
On augmented combatants will be screened continuously tomorrow, every hour.
No, not like that. I remember too. Yes. Of course. But look, I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker?
I have to go. Something's come up.
Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvo's security services tampered with evidence at Ruzicka Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
I'm not accusing Tarvos of anything, yet. I came in here off the record to avoid making things more complicated.
I suppose I should appreciate that. But we're in the business of protecting things, Agent. Not covering them up.
Listen, Lieutenant. You're either towing the company line or you're hiding something. Either way, there's been a terrorist attack, and Interpol needs to get to the bottom of it. Help me do that, and I promise, if someone here was involved, I'll do everything in my power to ensure it doesn't come down the wrong way.
That's generous of you. But I've already told you, I'm not hiding anything. You can't just break in here in the middle of a lockdown situation and start pointing fingers. Now get out of here the same way you came in. Oh, and Agent. If you ever step foot in this office again without proper approval or actual evidence of wrongdoing, I'll turn you into a ghost. Do I make myself clear?
There's no need for that, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to disrespect you. I'm just following up on a lead.
Well, your lead is a dead end. It's pretty clear that Ark was behind the bombing. I can assure you that Tarvos had no connection to them. Goodbye, Agent. Get out of my office. We're done here. There's nothing left to discuss.
Chang, I talked to Whitaker. He denies any Tarvos involvement, but I know he's hiding something.
This was a high-tech job, Jensen, and high-tech jobs leave high-tech traces. If you could find something that shows Whitaker knew what was going on...
I can get him to break. I'll see what I can dig up in the IT department.
Concealed weapons class, change location and time. It will now be later in the week, in room 1290.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
last week was flawless.
Why would we use something that's dependent on Faucet 12? That's just mental. It hasn't been fully tested.
In a little while, Steve's gonna hook me up with some of our attachés out in Seattle's Fortress of Solid. Until then, I have to reiterate some things. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So-called Og Paradise in the Middle East. Like, how the hell are the drugs supposed to get there? Can he guarantee the safe passage of a sufficient supply of
Chang, Whitaker may be involved in this. He ordered equipment off the record that could have been used to corrupt the footage.
He did something unofficial at Tarvos? That's huge, Jensen.
The information I found is only circumstantial, but it should be enough to shake the truth out of him. I'll contact you if he's willing to talk this time.
And the State Bank Corporation is now and forever will be. Due to the security lockdown, all non-essential conferences have been postponed. Around the world.
Going back to your set. Quality confirmed.
Get out of my office. We're done here.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Who's your superior?
Shut it, Whitaker. I know the station's Intellicam footage was corrupted by a modified RDT device, and I also know you borrowed one from this office right around the time the bombs went off.
You don't quit, do you, Agent? Where's your proof?
Your IT department sent an email. Alan, the LT came to me today. Demanded I give him an RDT device reconfigured to spot corrupt digital data. Said he'd submit the paperwork later. Shall I continue, or would you like to explain now?
It's not what it looks like. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not an OG sympathizer. And it wasn't a Tarvos mandate or anything like that. I had to protect my sister.
Your sister? Your sister was the bomber?
No, she would never. It was her husband. Ark got to him. Brainwashed him somehow. My brother-in-law was a proud man. Was a good mechanic. But after the incident, people didn't trust dogs around machinery.
He lost his job. He and your sister would have been forced to move to Gollum City then. You sure he was a member of Ark?
Isn't everyone in that place? And you have to be if you want to survive. When he lost his license to work, he became bitter and resentful. Ark must have preyed on that. It's what terrorists do.
It's what somebody did. I'm just not sure it was Ark. I need his name, Lieutenant.
He's dead. But my sister isn't. You ID the bomber, and the next thing that happens is the police start tearing through Gollum City looking for her. So no, I'm not telling you his name.
I get that you want to protect your sister, Lieutenant, and I even agree. Once the bomber's name gets out, she probably will be in danger. But I can help with that, if you give me the name.
I swear to you, she had nothing to do with the attack. And my brother-in-law... Ivan was just a pawn. He couldn't organize anything if he tried. Burke. His name was Ivan Burke.
And your sister? If I'm gonna help her, I need her name too.
Melissa. If you're serious about helping her, there are only two ways you can. Get her out of there. Or keep Ivan's name out of it.
I understand. Did your sister ever mention anyone else from ARC? Someone Ivan might have spent a lot of time with?
You mean the one who recruited him? No, not specifically, no. There were a couple of guys he'd sometimes drink with. T-Bone, Lou Bosch... I don't know. Oh, but there was this one guy. He came by their apartment about a week ago. A big Russian. Left a note and signed it Old Blue Eye. She said he seemed friendly enough, but was glad he didn't stay.
That was a neat trick, the way you corrupted the Intellicam data. Any chance it can be restored?
No. The remote data transfer device he uses is very efficient. There's no way to recover the original data.
Has Tarvos tampered with footage like this in the past?
I'm in enough trouble as it is, Agent. I'm not adding more by answering that.
I appreciate your coming clean, Lieutenant. Even so, I wouldn't leave town if I were you. You've made this investigation harder than it should have been.
I have no intention of leaving. Why? What are you going to do now?
Look, Lieutenant, I know you took action to protect your sister, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't report everything you've told me, including why you interfered.
Right. I understand. You'll have my full cooperation. And to prove it, I'll order my men to stand down until you're clear of the building.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. In the midst of our lockdown, an Interpol agent penetrated our defenses. We'll deal with the ramifications later. For now, show him to the lift so we can access the metro. Whitaker, out.
One of my men will be waiting for you at the lift. It'll take you down to the metro level.
Goodbye, Agent. I've already told you everything you needed to hear.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
The lift is ready for you, Interpol. It's in the hall outside the command center. I already told you where the lift is. Out in the hall. I think it's time for you to leave.
Hey, the lift to the metro level is just outside the command center. Head through the doors on the far side of the command center. The lift is to the right. I don't have time to draw you a map.
You're in the wrong place, Hansa. The lift of the metro is out in the
Unit
hall.
6988. Let me know when you're
We're going
clear.
to have to step up our security because of you.
Make Tarvos look bad again, and you and I are going to have words. I've got nothing to say to you, Interpol.
Right now. Your email should be running normally again.
Thanks. Kevin, right? Not bad for a new guy.
If you have any more issues, I'll be in the IT department. The LT said to direct you to the lift. It's just outside the command center. I'm not permitted to answer any of your
Narrow
questions.
pattern on that. The lift to the metro is out in the hall. I'm sure you can find it. You must be pretty crafty if you got through our defenses.
Authorized personnel only. Access through here is restricted, I'm afraid.
Correct.
Come on! What's this bloody thing on apart?
Oh. No. Go.
Oh, hey. Did you hear Wellington is 069?
069? Really? I think you mean 065.
No, man, he's getting a divorce. Isn't that 069?
That's 065, you idiot. 069 means he's got an STD. It's very different.
You can say that again.
The lift is just outside the command center.
The lift's out in the hall. I trust you can find it on
I'll
your own.
suggest you leave sooner than later.
No one here is interested in speaking with you.
You're in the wrong place, Hansa. The lift of the metro is out in the hall.
Quality, dude. That's quality. Request confirmed. No. Stop. No. Go.
You're looking for the lift. It's at the end of the hall. I hope Whitaker isn't in any trouble.
Stairway cover requested. Confirmed.
General message. Mr. Murray's concealed weapons class has changed location and time. It will now be later in the week, in room 1290.
Hey, this is the lift that'll get you to the metro level. Make Tarvos look bad again, and you and I are going to have words. You have yourself a pleasant evening.
Authorized personnel only, sir.
Personnel only in this area, sir.
Any of these? Authorized personnel only, sir. Apologies, sir, you may not pass.
Apologies, sir, but this area is restricted.
The access door around the corner will see you to the metro. You found your way in here. I'm sure you can find the door to get out.
So,
the access door to the metro is around the corner.
Great, but I need to focus on
Find the door yourself, Panda. I'm not your tour
my
guide.
whole family, and a great deal just popped up. Later.
Okay. You must be pretty crafty if you got through our defenses.
We're going to have to step up our security.
I'm a little busy right now, Agent.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You must be pretty crafty if you got through our defenses.
Just a friendly warning, sir. This isn't the time to stir up trouble. Just a friendly warning, sir. This isn't the time to stir up trouble.
Well played, Agent. Well played. I'm going to have to ask you to leave now.
Somehow you managed to find a way into our offices.
I hope you found what it was you were looking for, Agent. Piss off.
Chang.
You got here quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
The footage was corrupted by a Tarvos officer to protect the identity of a family member.
Okay, so who is the bomber?
The bomber doesn't matter. Someone within ARC is acting against Rucker's ideals. They recruited a nobody with very few options in life to be nothing more than a pawn in all this.
Nice work, Jensen. You must have been quiet in there. Tarvos hasn't reported anything.
I like to get answers without creating new questions.